Good morning, dear students. We are going to discuss a few important plants today. Among them, the first plant on the screen is identified as Udumbara. U D U M B A R A. Udumbara. Udumbara, Ficus racemosa or cluster fig, is used since the times of Vedas in spiritual practices. Used extensively in Ayurveda to treat heavy periods, fractured bones, diabetes, and many more. Botanical name is Ficus racemosa or Ficus glomerata. Belongs to the family Moraceae. Regarding habit of the drug, Udumbara is a deciduous tree, can grow up to medium level up to a height of 10 to 16 meters. It is enriched with huge green foliage which provides good shade. The leaves of the plant are of ovate or elliptical shape. These are 7 to 10 centimeter long and has green color. The leaves wither in December and flourish during January to April. Flowers of the plant are seated within the fruits, as these are not visible differently. The fruits are edible and of pear shape. They grow in clusters arising from the main branch. These are 2 to 5 centimeter in diameter. Part used of Udumbara are bark, fruits, and latex. Regarding indication, it is Bhagna Sandhana Krita. Heals fractured bones and wounds. Varnya improves skin tone and complexion. Brana Sodhana cleanses and disinfects wounds. Brana Ropana heals wounds. Stambhana, being astringent herb, it brings about stambhana, blocking effect. Dahahara relieves burning sensation as in gastritis, neuropathy, burning sensation in eyes, etc. Murchahara, useful in patients with fainting disorder. Udumbara bark is one of the herbs used in herbal smoking blends. Now on the screen you can see the plant called Urana. 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 It belongs to the family Fabaceae. The genus is Trifolium and the species is Trifolium subterraneum. Here on the screen you can see the pictorial demonstration of Urana. Regarding habit, it is also known as subclover. Subclover is a prostrate annual clover reaching a height of 10 to 15 centimeter. It is taprooted with many lateral secondary roots. The stems are hairy, about 1 to 2 meter long, trailing but not rooting. The leaves are alternate, trifoliate, cordate, borne on petals. The flowers are whitish in color and are clustered in small seed heads of 6 to 8 flowers. After self-fertilization, the fruit peduncle bends down and the developing seeds are buried until they germinate in autumn. The seeds are characterized by a high level of hard seedness, 40 to 70% hard seed, a trait that depends on cultivar, on flowering conditions and grazing management. Now, indications are cancer, mastitis, joint disorders, jaundice. It is sedative, menopausal syndromes, bronchitis, asthma, and in spasmodic coughing. Now on the screen you can see the plant called Wamsa. Vamsha. Wamsa. Wamsa, Bambusa arundinacea, is a plant mentioned in Ayurveda for the treatment of cough, skin diseases, wounds, digestive disorders, nausea, gynecological disorders, and fever. Its Latin name is Bambusa arundinacea or synonymously Bambusa bambos. Family name is Gramineae. Regarding habit, bamboo is a type of fast growing grass which can grow to a height of 15 to 30 meters. The stem is hollow inside and outside with green to brown color. The stems have nodules in it. The leaf-like structures is green in color with small hair-like structures. The flowers in bamboo are seen during the end stage of its life. The flowers are seen in clusters. The fruits resemble barley. About 30 to 35 varieties of bamboos are known worldwide, and in India, bamboo is seen in South and Eastern India. Part used are root, dried resin, and tender shoot. Regarding indications, Pitta Asra or Rakta Pitta in bleeding disorders, bamboo is indicated, such as nasal bleeding, heavy periods, etc. Kushtha, skin diseases, Sofa, inflammation, Urana, ulcers or wounds, Mutra Kristra, dysuria, urinary retention, Prameha, urinary tract disorders and diabetes, Arsa, hemorrhoids, Daha, burning sensation as in gastritis, neuropathy, burning sensation in eyes, etc. Asra, blood disorders such as abscesses, skin disorders, bleeding disorders such as menorrhagia, nasal bleeding, etc. Wamsa is also indicated in Sofa or inflammation. Now on the screen you can see the tree called Vata, Vata. Banyan tree. Ficus bengalensis is an Ayurvedic plant for the treatment of wounds, skin diseases, eye diseases, leukorrhea, diabetes and diarrhea. It is called Vat in Ayurveda. Its Latin name is Ficus bengalensis. It belongs to the family Moraceae. Regarding its habit, Vata or banyan tree is a big tree distributed all over India in the temperate climate, growing to a height of 15 to 20 meters and wide in radius. Aerial roots are found hanging from the tree, which on touching the ground gives support to the branches. The tree bark is thick, whitish colored. The leaves are thick, oval, 4 to 6 inches long. The fruits are red, round, about 0.5 to 0.75 inch in diameter and spongy. The flowers are not visible in the tree. The male and female flowers are enclosed in an axillary, sessile, depressed red fruits. New tender buds are seen in the summer season along with the fruits. Part used are bark, tender leaf and latex. Regarding indications, what is indicated in Urana, ulcers, wounds, administered both externally and orally. Visarpa, herpes. Decoction is used for washing the herpes lesion externally. Trishna, excessive thirst, chardi or vomiting. Murcha, fainting, loss of consciousness. Rakta Pitta, bleeding disorders such as nasal bleeding, heavy periods, etc. Kasaya, used both for oral intake and for external wash. Daha, burning sensation as in gastritis, neuropathy, burning sensation in eyes. Moha is delusion and Sofa is inflammation. Now on the screen you can see the familiar nut known as Vatada, Vatada, Vatada. Pictorial demonstration of the leaf and young fruits of Vatada. Almond or badam, known as Vatada, in Ayurveda is mainly used for the treatment of nerve disorders, general debility, to improve the memory power and increase the sexual vigor. Botanical name is Purunus amygdalus, belongs to the family Rosaceae. Regarding its habit, it is a middle-sized tree. Leaves are grayish colored when fully grown, oblong, lanceolate, cerulate. Flowers are white, tinged with red, appearing before the leaves from scaly buds on last year's root. Fruits are drupe, velvety, pericarp is dry, on ripening separating into two valves. Seed is compressed with shallow wrinkles and minute holes. The part used are seed kernel and oil. Regarding its indication, it is used for aphrodisiac purpose, means it improves the vigor, or it is briscia. It is used in the treatment of vata like neuralgia, paralysis, constipation, bloating, etc. It improves the sperm and semen quality and quantity. It is also used in bleeding disorders such as nasal bleeding, heavy menses, etc. Badam powder is taken with milk to boost up the memory. Now on the screen, you can identify this familiar drug known as Vrittadaru. Vriddhadaru, Vrittadaru or Vrittadaruka. Vrittadaru, Arzeria speciosa, is a plant mentioned for the treatment of swelling, rheumatoid arthritis, general debility, leukorrhea, oligospermia, and diabetes. Its Latin name is Arzeria speciosa, and some identify these Arzeria nervosa as Vrittadaru. It belongs to the family Convolvulaceae. Regarding the morphology of Arzeria speciosa, the plant is a perennial climbing vine and is native to Indian subcontinent and later introduced throughout the world. Hairs like small structures are seen over the stem of the plant. The leaves are wide, big and smooth at the top surface and have thin hair-like structures on the lower surface. The flowers are bell-shaped and purple to pink colored. The seeds of the plant are pale white and intoxicating in nature. Produced of the plant are root and seed powder. Regarding indications, Vrittadaru is indicated in sofa or inflammation, Vata or rheumatoid arthritis, Vatasra or gouty arthritis, Vatada, bloating of the abdomen or flatulence. Now on the screen you can see the drug called Rickshamla. Vrikshamla, Rickshamla. It is also known by the name Kokum. Yersinia indica is an antioxidant rich fruit used in the name of Rickshamla in Ayurveda. Kokum water juice prepared from its fruits is a famous coolant summer juice widely used in South India. Botanical name is Yersinia indica and it belongs to family Guttaferae. Its fruits are green when unripe. Only ripe, dark red colored fruit is useful for medicinal purposes. Regarding the habit of Kokum or Rickshamla, it is a small or medium sized tree with a rounded crown and horizontal or drooping branches. The leaves are dark green, shining, elliptic to above head. Fruits are ovoid, 2 inches in diameter, yellow or red when ripe, with 6 to 8 groups. Seeds are 6 to 8, surrounded by a succulent aril. Regarding part used of the drug Rickshamla, the fruit, the root bark, the seed oil, and tender leaves are being used for medicinal purposes in Ayurveda. It is indicated in Kapha Asra, hemorrhoids of Kapha origin, Trishna, excessive thirst, Vata Udara, bloating, flatulence, Vrittadaru, cardiac disorders. It is very good cardiac tonic. Gulma, tumors of the abdomen, Atisara, diarrhea and dysentery, Urana dosha, ulcers and infected wounds, Grahani, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, Sprue, altering diarrhea and constipation, Shula, abdominal colic pain, Jantu or worm infestation. It is used in the preparation of fermented fruit wine product called as raga. Thank you so much.